Now, Prime Minister Modi is currently in Washington, D.C. The countdown is on to that big meeting between Prime Minister Modi and President Donald Trump, expected to happen at around 2 a.m. tomorrow morning, India time. And that's when he will be visiting the White House. This mega meet comes just within 30 days of Trump 2.0 coming in. The big focus is going to be on a slew of issues: defense, illegal immigration, trade, tariffs also. The Prime Minister is also scheduled to meet Elon Musk today, and that will be at 10 p.m. tonight, India time.
It's the most awaited meetup of the year. Prime Minister Modi is in Washington, D.C. for a two-day visit to meet with U.S. President Donald Trump, the first in less than a month since Trump began his second term in office. The Prime Minister is staying at Blair House, a luxurious and historic guest lodging for the dignitaries visiting the White House. Narendra Modi received a warm welcome by the diaspora in the winter chill. The Prime Minister's visit aims to strengthen the bilateral relationship, especially in areas like trade, defense and technology.
The areas that I think are cutting edge right now and important to everybody. Some core things like air platforms. India wants to upgrade its air force. Some core capabilities like ground combat vehicles. But really the new areas are in space, in undersea technology, in autonomous technologies. These are areas where you see a willingness and an enthusiasm about really pushing the envelope, and I think we're going to see developments in all of that.
With concerns in New Delhi regarding Washington's America First trade agenda, a key priority for Prime Minister Modi will be to avoid punitive trade actions against India. Both leaders may explore a trade pact to avoid high tariffs and expand trade.
Thank you very much. Prime Minister's visit tomorrow, and I will let the President discuss the details on the reciprocal tariff front. But this is something he believes strongly in, and it's very simple logic as to why the President wants to impose reciprocal tariffs. It's the golden rule, which we all learned when we were growing up in school. Treat others the way you want to be treated, and far too many nations around this world have been ripping off the United States of America for far too long, and that's why the President believes this will be a great policy that will benefit American workers and improve our national security.
Soon after landing, Prime Minister Narendra Modi met with Tulsi Gabbard, the newly confirmed U.S. Director of National Intelligence. He congratulated Gabbard on her confirmation. Prime Minister took to X to say that they discussed various aspects of the India-US friendship, of which Tulsi Gabbard has always been a strong votary. All eyes are now on the big Trump-Modi Milan, the 8th meeting since Donald Trump's first presidency in 2017.
Tulsi Gabbard now coming and meeting Prime Minister Modi at a time when the Indian agencies have been battling allegations against them and their officials by US authorities, and more importantly, what's going to become of Indo-US ties under Donald Trump and the Indian Premier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi. In Washington, D.C., Geeta Mohan for India Today.
So the first of those big headline meetings, big bang meetings planned in Washington is going to be between Prime Minister Modi and Elon Musk. So what really could come up in that meeting? Well, first, you could expect that there could be discussions on AI policy between Prime Minister Modi and Musk. Importantly, the biggest talking point is going to be about Starlink services and whether it's going to be brought into India. And thereby, broadband connectivity will be provided by Starlink if it makes an entry into India. Tesla, they've been trying hard to come into India. It's going to be discussed because there has been a bit of pushback. There's been back and forth really from the Indian government and from Tesla as well. Musk earlier did hint at launching affordable Tesla models in India, which he believes will do very well in the country, which has been seeing a boom in electric vehicle sales. But we'll have to see if there's any breakthrough really in that meeting. As far as Prime Minister Modi is concerned, he may emphasize on India's digital transformation and how something like Starlink can actually push that forward in helping with broadband connectivity in some of the most rural parts of the country. The focus is also expected to be on investment opportunities in India, because the Prime Minister has been repeatedly saying this, that India is opening up like never before. Now, this is not the first time the Prime Minister Modi is going to be meeting Elon Musk. They've met before, and even at those times, you've had Musk always talking about how it's been a privilege to meet with Prime Minister Modi, how much he respects Prime Minister Modi as well. So we'll have to see what really is the takeaway. There are several interest points in this meeting for Musk as well. Potential investments, projects involving Tesla, Starlink and X. Let's get you details of what to expect in our next report.
I am a fan of Modi, so I have to say that.
That was Elon Musk in 2023, declaring that he's a fan of Modi. Now, 2 years later, he is arguably the second most powerful man in the world. Donald Trump's first buddy, guiding policy and governance. No wonder, as Prime Minister Modi begins his 2-day US visit, all eyes will be on Elon Musk, Narendra Modi one-on-one. The expansion of Starlink's satellite internet to India is likely to be on the agenda, apart from trade and artificial intelligence. Elon Musk and its tech enterprises want a strong footprint in the South Asian market. India could prove to be its gateway. Starlink's plans to launch satellite broadband services has been long delayed in India owing to regulatory hurdles and security concerns. Currently, its India entry application is under government review. In addition, Tesla's India entry is also likely to be part of Modi's discussions with Musk, who is overseeing the Department of Government Efficiency. The Indian government in the current budget has already proposed import tariff reduction. Musk plans to launch Tesla electric vehicles in India have faced challenges earlier, primarily due to the high import duties on foreign-made cars. Local automakers like Tata Motors and Mahindra strongly opposed any relaxation of these import taxes, and that kept Tesla from entering the Indian market.
I think there's a tremendous amount of potential for all three pillars of the sustainable energy future. The three pillars being sustainable energy generation through solar and wind primarily, and obviously India is great for solar.
Now the discussions about establishing a local manufacturing unit can take place. Another potential topic for discussion is increasing the sourcing of EV components from India. Space cooperation is another area where Musk and Modi could look at collaborating. Musk, SpaceX and ISRO could be out of this world partnership. The Tesla CEO has also voiced his support for India's inclusion in the United Nations Security Council, which India covets so dearly. A Modi-Musk meet could be a win-win for both sides. Bureau Report, India Today.
Now, right after touching down in America, Prime Minister Modi immediately got down to business, meeting with newly appointed Intel chief Tulsi Gabbard. Prime Minister Modi congratulated the Hindu-American on her confirmation as the nation's top intelligence official, which happened just hours before Prime Minister Modi actually touched down. They also discussed various aspects of ties between India and America.
Prime Minister Modi straight got to business upon his arrival in the United States. Hours after being confirmed as the head of national intelligence in the United States, Tulsi Gabbard called on Prime Minister Modi for a meeting. Sharing a glimpse of the meeting with Gabbard, Prime Minister Modi said he discussed India-US friendship with her and congratulated her for becoming US Intel chief. Discussions also focused on enhancing intelligence cooperation in counter-terrorism, cybersecurity and emerging threats.
It was Director National Intelligence just confirmed Tulsi Gabbard, who met with Prime Minister Modi, and that's significant coming at a time when there are major allegations against officials of the Indian agency. How that's going to really pan out is going to be important.
But this is not the first time when Prime Minister Modi met Tulsi Gabbard. Modi and Tulsi met in 2014 in New York when she presented her personal copy of Bhagavad Gita to the Prime Minister, saying it was a gesture to express her love for India.
I, Tulsi Gabbard, do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
Tulsi Gabbard made history as the first Hindu to be elected to the United States Congress. She even took oath of office on the Bhagavad Gita. She was raised as a Hindu by her mother, who had embraced the faith. Tulsi Gabbard is the Hindu face of MAGA camp. Will her presence in Trump administration help redefine India-US ties? With Geeta Mohan in Washington, D.C., Bureau Report, India Today.